That really, to me, is kind of what epitomizes being a student athlete. Playing over here in America, I came over with the idea that it was going to be all about tennis, but then I realized how difficult college actually is and how you really have to manage your time accordingly between the two, giving your full on the court. But you really do feel the difference if you're not putting the time off the court. That does translate into your game on the court as well. So I think it's just about finding that balance and really understanding that 4 years of college athletics goes pretty quick, and then you're going out into the real world, and that's when you use what you learn in the classroom. I think the greatest challenge for me was kind of the physical just kind of wear and tear that happens being an athlete. So I've had some injuries going back 3 years, some more serious than others, but it's really staying positive throughout those injuries and bouncing back, getting back out on the court, and just having that attitude of trying to get a little bit better every single day, which is tough sometimes. There's always those days where you roll out of bed and you're just not really sure why you're doing it, but it's going back to the basics and realizing that you sacrificed a lot to be here and just really putting that work in. I think it's been everything. Honestly, I've done a bunch of interviews with different companies, and it always comes back to those lessons that I've learned as a student athlete. And really, I've said it time and time again to my freshmen, I'll preach it until I'm long gone from this university, is that time management has been the biggest lesson that I've learned at this university, between the tennis and the academics. So I think it's really prepared me to understand how difficult things can be, and then trying to figure out a way and problem solve through them. For those coming in to looking to be a student athlete in America, I think the biggest thing for me would be to get to know your coach. Really get to know your coach before you come. Your coach is going to be that person that's going to be with you for 4 years, through the good, through the bad, through the ugly. And I couldn't be happier that I chose Coach Noble to be with me through this journey. He's helped me a lot on and off the court, and I really made the right decision by using him as a mentor to help me move forward into the real world after college. When I originally became team captain, I just assumed that my role was in that practice time on those match days and in the gym. I thought that that was going to be my role as a captain, but I learned very quickly that the responsibilities go a lot further than that. It's about inspiring those guys to put in the work off the court, get ready for trips, to do their homework on the road while we're on the trips, and make sure that they're not falling behind, because in the end of the day, if we start falling behind as a team, it's a reflection of my leadership as a captain. So that's something I learned very quickly, and I think just staying on the guys and ensuring that they are where they need to be and helping them, because a lot of them are taking those same business classes that I took a couple of years back, so I've been able to help them, give them advice on how to study. And yeah, there's a lot more involved with the academics than I thought there would be, but I've enjoyed it.